I thought after the first few days it might get easier, but it didn't. It came in waves. Some days I felt okay, even hopeful, and then it would hit me all over again. These were the days that followed. This is part 2. Day 10. I'm getting off work. I've been trying to stay off social media, especially Instagram, where I was more active. I've just lately been on Facebook to look at pets for adoption, if I can find a puppy. That's the only social media I've really been on, just Facebook, just to go on the groups. But today I made the mistake of reading a post I had made. And I miss him. That's why I don't really want to go back on social media right now, because like today it just brought back memories, and again, what I should have done, what I could have done, and my baby would still be here. I really miss him. I don't think I can. I don't think I'll be able to get over him. I'm always gonna miss him. It's just, you can still miss him and feel happy, but right now I'm missing him, and sometimes it just hits me and I feel sad. But that's why I'm trying to stay away from social media right now until I'm able to heal. Ya, por eso es que no he estado en las redes sociales ahorita. I still feel like it's fresh. I don't know, like it's a fresh wound. No estando en las redes sociales me ha estado ayudando un poquito, especialmente teniendo al gordo y a mi mamá conmigo que me distraigan. Porque creo que estuviera súper fatal si no estuvieran ellos. Y aparte de mi mamá y el gordo que han estado conmigo físicamente, las lindas personas que me mandan el apoyo, el amor a través de mensajes también. Qué lindos. Thank you guys. I've been sleeping lately, or felt like sleeping lately, so I've really haven't done my morning rituals. None of that. I go bummy to work. Pero poco a poco me voy a estar regresando a mi rutina y poniendo videos otra vez en YouTube. So yeah, that is day 10. Ese ha sido día 10. Alright, so it's day 11 and I am feeling better. Actually yesterday I ended up watching a video, Where Did My Pet Go After Crossing, by Danielle McKinnon, I think. Her videos have helped me. I literally went video after video watching her channel, and led me to go to her website, which led me to purchase one of her books, Animal Lessons, something like that. And it was a PDF, so I started reading the introduction to the book, but I already ordered it. So as soon as I hit the chapter 1, I stopped there because I want to start reading as soon as the book arrives. Her channel and her videos have helped me, and is incredible what I have learned. And I'm really excited. I was watching one of her YouTube videos that gave a story about a cat that passed away, and her owner was completely devastated. It was everything about the cat, and just I don't know. That story like opened my eyes, because that's just how I felt, completely devastated. And I was planning on doing everything Teddy, because just he was my baby, you know what I mean? And that story made me realize that I need to chill. I need to chill. And realize that there's lessons that our pets want to teach us, for self-development, self-growth. And I'm going to be going to an animal communicator to see if I can talk to Teddy and see what lessons he had to teach me, or any of that sort. So I'm really excited, actually, to connect with my baby. What else do I want to tell you guys? Juicy stuff. So that, obviously, if you can see now, I don't look too bummy. Even my mom was like, ¿y a dónde vas tú tan arreglada? Tú no te arreglas, tú no te... I was like, I'm not going to go see nobody. It's just, I got to start putting myself back together, you know what I mean? Y ya hasta a ella se le hizo raro que viniera al trabajo toda all dressed up. Business casual. Honestamente, yo nunca no me ha estado haciendo el pelo, nomás me lo pongo en un chongo. Pero el hecho de que me vestí, and I was looking at things differently. And the introduction to the book that I'm waiting for to arrive, it said something. So West Cheyenne Animal Hospital is where I went to go cremate my baby. They gave me a little pamphlet when I received his ashes. They gave me a little pamphlet that helps grieve the loss of your pet. And the few things that it was suggesting to help with the grieving, I turned it into a journal prompt. So yesterday, I also went one by one and answered those. It also suggested to do a letter, so that was one of the suggestions that I also did, and it was quite a letter to my baby. What have I wanted to tell him? And it really helped me just pour it all out, and knowing that he probably heard. And I just can't wait to get in touch with this animal communicator that does this reading over the phone. So I'm really excited for that. I want to know what Teddy has to say. It's exciting. It's a different way of seeing things, for sure. And if you can compare my mood from the past couple of days to now, is just, even yesterday I think I teared up. And then today is just like a whole new mood. And one of those prompts or suggestions that pamphlet had was to celebrate their life rather than look at it and, still feel the grief or the loss, which I, in fact, knew that it was never a loss. It was just a transformation, because they're still out there. You just can't see them. And it was hard I was hurting because I was focusing on the wrong things. They're still there, just because we can't see them. Y en fin, no puedo esperar a leer los libros y aprender más de cómo comunicar, cómo agarrar los mensajes que me quiera mandar mi niño, el Firulais. That is day 11. Ese es el día 11 de el proceso de recuperación. Voy a hacer que todo sea de mi niño, pero en lugar de sentir dolor, que sea todo de mi niño en cuestión de celebrar su vida, lo que él me enseñó, me inspiró a que hay que amar anyway. Let's love anyway. Still make it all about Teddy, all about my baby, because he really did mean a lot to me. But instead of having it hurt me because it's reminding me of his loss, I'll remember it in celebration of his life. That's day 11. I'll see you guys day 12 with more updates. And yeah. Day 11, 12, and 13 in a nutshell. I got really excited. I think I mentioned to you guys before that I agarré dos libros on Amazon. That one of them is The Amazing Afterlife of Animals by Karen Anderson. I got that one first, and then I got the Animal Lessons by Danielle McKinnon, a lady that I've been telling you guys about, that has a YouTube channel. The videos that I've been watching, she also has a book. So I immediately ordered it. So I started reading this one first, and it's been interesting. I think I'm in chapter 2. However, just yesterday, I think today is day 13, day 12, I received the animal lesson after I got off of work. So I slept late reading 2 chapters because it got really interesting, and I started bawling out. These books have literally helped me, so I would recommend you purchase them. They have helped me understand a little more and get that guilt off my shoulders, but it was really hard. Turns out it's either the death of your pet can either be the lesson itself, or the fact that the lesson that they've been working hard to teach you throughout the time you've had them, and then they pass away. So throughout that time they were with you, they were working so hard and teaching you that lesson. And the moment that they that you've learned the lesson, that it can also mean that you've learned the lesson that they've been trying to teach you. So that's why they either passed, or turns out that you have to give them away, or whatever the case is, that they're no longer in your life, including the fact that if they do pass away, then that's what it can also mean. And I started crying because, oh my God. And it also said that a lot of people, or a lot of her clients, tell her, okay, I'm just not going to learn the lesson then. I don't want to. She recommends you not say that, because we know, and that was literally what was going on in my head. I'm like, okay, then why? Like, why couldn't I have a choice of not learning the lesson? Because I want my baby with me. Because that was really tough. Uno se encariña mucho con sus mascotas. Pero cuando uno ya aprendió la lección que su animalito está tratando de enseñarles, es por eso que el universo manda que ya no puedes tener a la mascota, o que la mascota fallece. Cualquiera de los dos es porque ya cumplió su propósito en tu vida, incluyendo si fallecen, que es la parte más difícil, porque uno se encariña mucho. Pero otras veces quizá también el fallecimiento de tu mascota sea la lección itself, you know what I mean? Oh my God. Recomiendo mucho estos libros. Por algunos, no sé, quizá algunos de ustedes se sientan culpables el por qué su mascota falleció, como yo siempre me estaba culpando, porque quizá podría haber hecho mejor trabajo en cuidar a mi niño. A lo mejor pude haber hecho otra cosa para prevenir el fallecimiento de mi niño. Pero resulta que no es así. Ellos mismos, sus almas, al igual que la de nosotros, en otra vida ya se habían juntado, ya se habían puesto de acuerdo cuándo entran en tu vida y cómo van a hacer para enseñarte la lección y cómo es que van a retirarse de tu vida, incluyendo si sea una enfermedad del cual fallecen o si es un accidente. Incluso ellos ya se pusieron de acuerdo, nuestras almas y el alma de nuestros animalitos. Así que es muy duro aceptar que después de que cumplen su propósito se nos van. Es muy difícil. En ese caso uno no quiere aprender la lección con tal de tener a nuestros animalitos con nosotros en nuestras vidas, pero el propósito del animalito es otro. It's really tough because I was reading all of this and I immediately started thinking about my baby, and it brought tears to my eyes, and but it did help in a way get that guilt off my weight. No sé si ustedes crean en reencarnación, o si creen cualquier información que estoy aprendiendo yo, para sentirme mejor, recuperar la pérdida de mi niño. But yeah, that's day 11, 12, and 13 in a nutshell. This has literally made me feel a lot better, you guys. If you guys do believe in this, I suggest you read these. I recommend this. Watch videos, whatever it is that works for you. Do it, because I believe in this. So with that being said, I don't want my baby to be sad because I'm sad. More like trying to see it in a complete different way and know that he's still with me, even though I can't see him, and even though he's on the other side of the rainbow bridge, he's still working to guide me, to be there for me and help me throughout my life. And including, what I also learned is that sometimes they do come and visit. They're humans, but they're also working on preparing the next pet that's going to come into your life. So they get busy too, and they do think about us. They are with us. There's no other place they'd rather be. And oh my God. We'll see you guys next day. I guess it's now going to become a video entry, and it is day 17. Just getting off of work. I'm actually still in the parking lot. I had a moment yesterday. I started thinking about him. How grateful I felt to wake up every morning, literally every morning when I would wake up. It was like I paused time. I paused time waking up to him, feeling very grateful to have a little heartbeat. Right next to me, I would literally just feel him, his little legs, his little paws. And I would appreciate and just feel so grateful that I woke up with my baby. I started thinking about that. And it's just missing him. Lately, thinking about him has been healthy thoughts. As in, like, missing him. So I had that moment yesterday, along with, so the day before yesterday, so on Saturday, I went out to a dinner date with my mom, and it was like if I let myself for the first time since that happened, I let myself laugh again, like genuinely laugh, feel laughter, where I was thinking, why am I laughing? Like, this was just recent, you know what I mean? I started questioning my laughter, the feeling of laughter. And even though it was with my mom, I don't know. I don't know if you guys have heard the Marshmello song, I Want You to Be Happier. If you guys seen the official music video, it's about a dog as well. So it's like, it's like if my baby was telling me that he wants me to be happier. So I teared up because I know my mom wants me to be happy, and I know my baby would want to see me happy. But it's just sometimes I don't feel that way. And even though I did feel it that night, a little thought in me was like, well, but why are you laughing? That's how I've been feeling. It's like, it feels weird. It feels weird because also I remember the times I used to laugh. It was because of him. So I figured that it's just not gonna be easy. I don't think I can fully recover from it because I'm always gonna miss him. Try to remember that it's still gonna be okay if I feel like laughing, if I want to go out, hang out with friends, whatever it is that I do, if I feel good, that it's gonna be okay. It's what he would want for me to be happier. So, even though there's days where I'm okay, it's fine, I remember him, and I want to feel happy, and I'm reading the book that I told you guys about, and it has been helping me, but it comes back, and I can't help but miss him. No lo puedo evitar, lo extraño. Tengo a mi mami y al gordo a quien agradecer. Que mi mamá, desde que pasó eso, ha hecho todo lo que está en su poder por verme feliz. Yo sé que la afectó verme Yo sé que la afectó verme mal el día que recibí sus cenizas. Y esto también a mí me duele porque yo no quiero ver a mi mamá triste. Yo no quiero ver a mi mamá triste y a veces cuando siento y me dan ganas de llorar, no lo hago porque no quiero que mi madre me vea así. Yo sé que ella tiene el mismo sentimiento. No la quiero ver así, pero me ha estado ayudando bastante tenerla a mi lado, distraerme, al lado con mi gordo, que yo sé que mi hermano lo ha de estar extrañando un chorro, pero sí me ha estado ayudando. A mi mamita la amo, la adoro. Un besote, madre. Ya sabes que agradezco de todo corazón que estés aquí. Nadie como tú. Si pudiera escoger otra vez, elegiría tenerte de nuevo en mi vida como mi madre. Porque ¿qué no has hecho y qué no harás por tus hijos? Te amo, mami, y gracias por ayudarme en estos momentos. No han sido tan fácil, pero con el apoyo incondicional que tengo tuyo, las cosas seguirán nada más mejorando. Yo sé que todo tiene sus razones, sus motivos, y bendecida me siento de tenerte a ti a mi lado para superar esto. Y como les decía, el gordo también me ha estado ayudando de tenerlo. Él a lo mejor, no sé, a veces no duerme conmigo, duerme con mi mamá, pero es igual, me ha ayudado a tenerlos en mi casa. It can only get better. I'm trying to give her good advice, and because when we think of something as loss, we hurt. We're hurting because we're perceiving it as we lost something. And even though that's true in a way, it's also true if you would look at it as not a loss, more of a transformational situation. If you think about it that way, then you can't feel as hurt because you didn't lose. They transformed. Even though you can't see them, they're still there. So that's the advice I was giving my coworker, to try and help her, with her loss. Because I'm currently trying to help myself see it in a different perspective so that I'm not hurting. But like I said, it's not gonna be easy. And grieving, missing them is completely natural. It's completely natural. We are always gonna miss them. It's not gonna be easy for any of you guys watching this and going through this. It's not gonna be easy, but just know that it definitely, you have a choice how to look at it, how to put a meaning on it, because nothing has meaning unless the one that you give it. So if you give it a meaning of transformation, then it can't hurt as much because you didn't lose anything. It just transformed. But letting you know that it's completely normal to miss them, because that's always going to be there. They made a great impact in our lives. At least my baby did. And I'm still trying to figure out what the lesson was. We've got this. Okay? Bye. I don't know what day it is, but I think like 4 days ago, when my mom left, she ended up leaving Gordo because she didn't want me to be alone. I called her later that night to see how she is on the road back to Cali, and she mentions to me that that my little brother got mad because he misses his son. I know. And she mentioned, I don't know exactly if it was on a serious note or just playing, but my brother, I had told my mom that she's crazy. Why didn't you bring him with her? That it's been already a month since he's been here, since he hasn't seen him. I know. I know. Like I mentioned earlier in my my video entries, Gordo and my brother are like a piece in a pod. Like 2 peas in a pod, my bad. So, he was like, I'm gonna go pick him up. So my mom was like, expect your brother later at night the next day. He's gonna go for him. And I bursted out. I bursted out in tears while I was on the phone with my mom. When she told me that, because I immediately started thinking that the loss was gonna hit in. It was gonna kick in and I was gonna start feeling lonely because I no longer have my baby. So yeah, I was. I mean, I'm not expecting Gordo to live with me. I know he's my brother's, and like I said, they're 2 peas in a pod. But I kind of wasn't. I wasn't ready to feel that loss. Just because my mom literally came that same day, so I wasn't alone. And then the next day, I was processing it, accepting it, and trying to think good thoughts, you know what I mean? And the conclusion that I came up with is that, I don't know your religious beliefs, but I believe in God. And I kept saying to myself, God wouldn't let me go through this if he didn't know I was strong. So as I was processing it that whole day during work, I was reminding myself that I'm strong, that I know I can lift myself up. Being alone. Physically, because in reality, I have my family, my mom, that has done so much. They're just a phone call away. Gordo, what are you doing? Go get it. Go get it. And I was finally like, okay, I'm ready for this. My brother's coming. I gotta welcome whatever comes my way. And I know Gordo's not mine to keep. So that's how that went. I was so much better after I nailed that or drilled that into my head. Gordo, what are you doing? You sicko. That was that. I felt better accepting it, and my brother didn't end up coming, hence why he's still here. It's really, I've been walking Gordo around the block like I used to walk Teddy, and I miss him so much. I don't know what day it is today, but I've been really amazed by Gaga. So I've been watching her documentaries, live performances, and for just so random. So random. Today I was just listening to her live concert, and one of the songs called "Million Reasons" isn't really, I mean, she has her own reasons of what that song makes her feel, why she wrote that song, but just so random. I got the thought of missing Teddy so much by just million reasons. The million reasons. The million reasons he gave me to smile, to laugh. Those two words really triggered me, and I miss him. I miss my baby. Gordo ended up laying on his back so I can rub his belly. And I started rubbing it, and I remembered when I used to do that to Teddy. It's like I would pause that moment, and I would put my ear against his chest so I can hear his heartbeat, and I feel so grateful to have him. Gordo immediately felt tears dripping, and he got up and started attacking my face, licking my tears off. It's not easy. So, I'm still working on my grief, not remembering what happened, and not letting myself get to the part where I blame myself and start feeling guilty. That's rarely happening, but when it does, I just try to remember what I've read so far with those books, and but I can't help it. It comes back, and I miss him. I miss him. That little boy right there. My little furry baby. Mommy will always love Teddy.